First of all, this is Dog Pound Reacts, which is Dog Pound Reaction, the official Outlaw Nation reaction channel. I don't know if they ever signed up for that shit or not, but you can see here it's Triple T's second channel. It's where he also does the gas or trash shit, where he judges musicians, even though he's not a musician. And you can see here he lists his own Facebook, Triple T, but also he lists an email, tank.demon4@gmail.com. Or you can, send him an email at this email address here. But we've gone ahead and pointed that email address out. You can go find this right now in Dog Pound Reactions. In fact, let's just go check it. Forgive me, folks, if I'm on my shit. I had a good night, and I'm having a better one. I didn't think that she was going to be so stupid as to actually talk about this and bring attention to her. I mean, wow. Thank you, Lori. I mean, thank you. Okay. All right, so Dog Pound Reaction. Let's go to his channel there, and let's go to, and 12 more links. Ole, Dog Pound Reaction, the official dog. And look here, right now, I'll just show you email, tankdemon4@gmail.com. Can you guys see that there? Go ahead and nod. You want to take a screenshot and then take your two fingers and make that bigger, right? You can see that right there. And then I said, okay, well, that's his email. I'm gonna find out and search this dude. So, find out what's going on with him. And I did a lot of this after the stream with Uncle Will. And bam, she mails. What's that say there? Tank.demon4. Tank.demon4. Then there's the website. And they're very proud of their Gmail shit. And yeah, I found that in their listed profiles. They're board members, the members of this discussion board. But I'm lying and I'm going to be sued. Bitch, how you going to sue me? You don't even know who the fuck I am. You're going to sue me for showing what's publicly available? I can tell you don't got no law degree. Stick to banking. Please stick to fucking banking. I take the bitch comment back. You're not a bitch. You're just stupid. You know what? You saw this. You got all angry. You saw my live where I had 12 fucking people. And we were joking about this. And you break this to the limit. I'm going to go ahead and tell it to 150 people if they come into my chat. Big brain move. Big brain move. Big brain move. Jesus Christ. But you know what? Where did this all start at? Do you remember where it all started at? It started at his Twitter. The Twitter that he had all those videos on of him talking weird and pervy to teens, right? Right. That's where I got him. Okay. Other people who got the videos off his YouTube channel, but he didn't clean up himself right, did he? He didn't clean up himself right. He went ahead and decided that it was good enough to delete those videos off YouTube, and that would be the end of it. But then old Redbeard found his Twitter channel, right? And that was not a good day. That was not a good day. So let's go back and check his bookmarks. Let's check my bookmarks here. Let's see his, what? Triple T, did you delete your Twitter at Demon4 Tim Faust? Why did you delete that Twitter? It's all gone where those videos were. Good thing I backed it up, but also good thing that we went live and showed Uncle Will's channel and showed this Twitter channel. You can see it in his live right now. It was there a few days ago, and now it's just magically gone. My God, it's a Thanksgiving miracle. Why did you delete it? You deleted the videos off your YouTube channel of you talking pervy to those teens, Timbo. Well, why did you delete your X account too, right? I guarantee you, in no time short, he's going to be deleting his various different training accounts that Lori doesn't know about. I control his computer. I know everything that he's doing. Clearly not, Lori. Clearly not, right? I don't understand. I only watched a little bit of that live off and on. And I was like, the computer expert guy, all he did was say that Python can be installed on a Windows computer, therefore I'm a liar. Listen, Spurg, Python can be. But Python is not the only thing that those tools run on. They have something called dependencies, other software that they depend on to run, libraries for code, etc. Okay? So no, it's not easy to get those to run on Windows. I wanted to tell someone if they wanted to do this themselves, here's how you do it. And in fact, if you go back and watch that live, you'll see that I'm showing you can check anybody you want using those tools, okay? And then he comes on, he has no credibility. Let me ask you a question, folks. Everybody here's in my live now, and anybody who comes and watches this in a bit. Have I ever lied to you? Have you ever caught me in any lie whatsoever? I don't care about lying to you. I don't care about lying to you because I don't care, full stop. I have nothing to gain from lying to you or lying to anyone else. I could give a fuck less. As you all know, I had a bunch of people asking me to come back and asking where I was when I was in the hospital, when I was very, very sick with Crohn's. And I felt bad. So I came back. Show me one lie I've ever told any of you. Now, Triple T, he went live and he got into an argument with Cashville. And in that argument with Cashville, he says, "Man, I went and lied on panels for you. I told lies on panels." Hold on, why were you telling lies for Cashville? What lies were those? And why are you telling lies? Why are you lying to these people? Right? So you already have an admitted liar, right? And man, did they go on an assault. They went on a full-fledged fucking public assault there. They wanted to get this damage control. We got to get this under control. She's all shaken and freaked out. Listen, man, dude, it's not my cup of tea, right? But hey, it's 2024. If you're into trannies, just be into trannies. Stop hiding it. Stop living in the closet. That stress is going to give you cancer. Anyway, so yeah, now I'm getting sued. Lawyer and her crack team of lawyers and investigators are going to track me down and take me for everything that I'm worth, even though they don't have a case and even though they don't know where I am. And they think I'm in Ireland. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Maybe that was Iceland. Or maybe it was Southern England. Maybe it's Norway. You really don't know. In fact, the only thing you know, and the only thing I know, is what we tell the world. And what you told the world was, and we'll go back there and take a look at it real quick. You told the world that was your username, tank.demon4. And you advertised it to the world. You said, "This is my email address, tank.demon4@gmail.com." And when you go search that email address using those tools I talked about in the other live, Sherlock, etc., and other tools I didn't talk about, and you do some cross-referencing, you find that username, tank.demon4, is registered as a user on that website. Okay. Very strange. Like he'd act like now he's gonna. I guarantee he's gonna say now it's a different Tank Demon 4. Right? He's gonna say anything he can, right? But it's all bullshit, folks. And to be honest, like the level of cope is ridiculous. I mean, personally, it's sad, right? Always out here doing damage control, Lori. You're gonna keep getting egg on your face, sister. Stop doing it. Any questions anybody has? I'll be happy to answer these questions here. I'll be more than happy. Nickel G Racing says, "Dan, I know where you are. You're in their heads." Am I? Yeah, I think I absolutely am. Lori, I was actually not gonna say anything more about this. I did this in the stream today, and I played a game with my viewers. There was like 12 people there, maybe 14, and I said, and don't call me a liar if I don't have the number exactly right, okay, Lori, don't call me a liar. But I was like, hey, this is funny, something I found out. And I wasn't even going to say anything about it, but I didn't attach Tim's name to it. I didn't say Tim Faust, triple nickel, triple T, whatever, was into trannies and I have proof. Well, you attached it to him. I didn't attach it to him. I said it was somebody in the community. But you popped up and said, "That's Tim. He's talking about Tim." What the fuck, Lori? Why would you get rid of your plausible deniability? Why would you do that, sister? It doesn't make any damn sense, right? Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. But now I'm getting at it.
Scary. Shiver me timbers. Shut up, man.
Shiver me timbers. You're gonna come after me. I'm gonna. You ever seen that video of like all the SWAT guys cracking into the house? It's gonna happen to me like literally any second. I'm telling you guys. So you need to start donating to my legal fund. No, I don't have a legal fund. I don't need one. I don't need anybody's money. I'm rich, but come and get it, Lori. Do your worst. Do your worst to sue me for slander, if anything, because I showed information that was publicly available that your dumb fuck husband fucking led a bread trail to. Fucking idiots. You know, if you're going to go to war and do this shit with people, then you need to be prepared to go to war. You need to clean up your bullshit. Go ahead and dig up something on me. I'm waiting. Also, question, Lori. Yeah, this pops up. Someone just messaged me this. Why did you have the pedo hunter on your fucking channel? No one in their right minds has ever called Triple T a pedo. Triple T is not a pedo. Let me repeat that. Triple T, Tim Faust, is not a pedo. I do not believe him to be a pedo. Okay? Never said that. Why did you have a pedo hunter on your fucking show? What was that all about? Dude, you're associating Tim with a pedo hunter right off the bat. And people are going to be wondering, why have you come out and done this damage control? I never even said it was Tim. I never even said it was Tim. But you said it was Tim. You associated with him. Dude, like what are you people thinking? Right? Like, come on. This is so fucking strange. How's the audio in the chat? Everybody let me know how's it going. Go ahead, come out of the bushes, Lori. Come out and talk to us. Triple T, come out and talk to us. Let's talk about when and where you started to get into shemales. It's a safe space. It's a safe space, Lori and Tim. Dude, your little reign of fucking with people on the internet, crapping on young artists, everybody has fucking seen you. Everybody knows you who you are. All the drama that you start up on all these YouTube channels. You've got a list longer than my fucking arm of people who don't want to associate with you anymore. Just off the top of my head, I know Filthy Animal and Fusion were both not happy with him a short time a while back. He came out and started spreading milk all over Fusion's channel. Now you're not friends with Cashville anymore. So yeah, everybody come out of the bushes, make a comment, say hi. Christy, good to see you. Good to see you. And let me just stop this right now. I know I'm having fun because I'm on my shit a little bit here. I had a couple of drinks and I was at the gig playing. And then I saw this was happening. And I honestly, I didn't think I was going to get any reaction out of Lori for posting that shit. I mean, there was a very small number of people that were on my last live. It was even on my other channel where, you know, hardly like 70 people are members. It's actually 71. He's lying. Right. And for her to come out like that and get 150 people watching Triple T's live, go on live when Triple T's at work. You didn't even talk this out with Tim beforehand. You didn't even give him a chance to say, well, actually, no, don't say that. It's not wise for this reason. You just went ahead and did it. Oh my God. And then you just doing the damage control, Lori, you made so much more damage. I wasn't going to say, just because the outset, like coming out and directly saying Triple T, I found his email address and username associated with websites for shemales and literally no other porn, by the way. Definitely not a pedo, but like I didn't find his username or email associated with any other websites, like even straight porn, which is kind of weird if you think about it. But definitely a lot of shemale porn. Timmy likes chicks with dicks. Let's just be honest about this now, folks. Outlaw Nation. You look what you're co-signing. And I'm not even going to talk about the weird perverted shit with the shemales like that. I'm joking on that because that shit's hilarious to me. It's like PBR being found in the bushes or being found in the state park, you know. And they got receipts for that shit, and I got receipts for this shit. But it's not even about that really. It's about the fact that you're such an amazing scumbag that you treat young up and coming artists, musicians. You treat them like shit. You think that you are there to pass judgment on them with your gas or trash on your dog pound reactions and your sly little shitty comments on fucking the rundown. And I've seen how you acted on here, and man, you made my brain itch. You made me start thinking, what's going on with this guy? This doesn't add up. And then someone said to me, hey, you know, Dumb Gene did live on these videos. What videos? And to be honest, I didn't want to run Dumb Gene's live. I wanted to get the original video. So I found them on your Twitter account. And look, folks, look again, in case you didn't miss it. Tim has deleted his X.com Twitter. It's gone. It's like very gone. What happened to it? It got deleted out of nowhere. It was there a few days ago when I was live with Uncle Will. And now it's gone. Who deleted it? Probably the same person deleted the videos when they were posted to his YouTube channel, right, Tim? Tim, if you've got nothing to be ashamed of, why did you delete this Twitter? It's a simple question. Follow it with me, folks. Tim, if you have nothing to be ashamed of, why did you delete this Twitter account? Why did you delete the videos off your YouTube channel? There's nothing wrong there according to you. Why are you deleting them? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, what I really wanted to do when I got off the gig was to go shake my ass at club night, right? But frankly, I'm old and no one's going to see my shake my ass. So I'll just do it here on the internet instead with my friends. So I'm a shot to people that are here. Yeah, he's a big time dirty deleter. Christy Yant, Cosmic Kate, Nickel G Racing, Gina G. And just I want to be clear to everyone that Gina G is not my lover. She's just a girl who says that I am the one. We've got Sean Doherty in here. Sean has been here forever. He's an OG. And you know what? That needs to be rewarded, Sean. And for that reason, I'm going to make you an admin right now. For some reason, I can't. I don't know why. Fuck it. I'll come back later and do it. Also want to say hi to, I've never seen Adrian0004, but welcome. Good to have you. Jimmy Hells, good to have you. If I could like the stream, that would help because clearly this needs to get out into the algorithm. So questions out there. Tim told you I was lying. That I was just a big old liar and I had no credibility. And his guy that he got on there said that, I didn't know the fuck I was talking about. Right. So ask me some questions. I'll be happy to tell you how I did this. I'll take you every step of the way. In fact, I'm preparing a video now to show you how I did it, from installing the software to querying it to creating the screenshots that you now see here. Christy Ant says she'll shake her butt with me. Thank God, finally. Just like the song says, tonight I want to dance with someone else. Christy, we can have a good time and wherever the heck I am. But she's going to sue me. Dude, honestly, like, before I'm going to take a break here for a second and I need to get another drink. Some water, by the way. I'm with Crohn's disease, I'm a lightweight. But I'm going to get a drink here and fill up my water. But I want to have you guys think about these questions. Why did he delete that Twitter? Why did he delete this? Why is he fascinated with she-males? Like, where does that come from? Why is he lying about it when it's patently obvious? Why are they doing these damage control live streams? And think about those questions. Talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be back in a minute. No, do spread this live to all your friends. Let's get the fuck in here. Let's talk about it. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So we're back. We're back. My Instagram is blowing up. It's nuts. The stuff I'm hearing is so fucking funny. And it really, the takeaway really from what I'm getting is um, that Lori spilled a bunch of fucking milk all over the internet with that live. And oh man, oh man, oh man. Crazy shit. Okay, Ace Cafe, new subscriber. Watched you via Uncle Will Saturday. Checked out T's Twitter account by watching live. Noticed a few things besides what you showed of interest. Ace Cafe, please tell us. I by no means went thoroughly through his shit. I still haven't gone thoroughly through his shit. Who knows what I'll find? Um, but yeah, we can see here. Just explain to anybody who has joined that, what the fuck is he talking about? Where's this receipts? So this is the Triple T has a channel called Dog Pound Reactions. You can go to it now. Okay, it has Triple T stuff all over it. And on Dog Pound Reactions, he lists in an email address, tank.demon4@gmail.com. And then I use tools. I'll show everybody here what those tools were again in a second, to search the internet for data leaks, for information, and there are a lot of data leaks going on, and to essentially find out what I could. And I'm very well that I couldn't find anything. And, this was after I had already found this Twitter account that he has now deleted to see what was out there, just to see what was out there. And one of the things I found a few days ago, and I told various friends in the community about it, said to keep it on the down low, and they did. Every single one of them did keep it on the down low, and because I said I may or may not go live about it. And I decided to, when I was doing a live today, talking about other stuff, recapping, reacting on my other channel, I let that slip that there was somebody in the community that, you know, was into tranny porn. So we see here on the second image, Tank.Demon4 is a member of hungangels.com. What's a hung angel? I didn't know. I was like, what is this? What is this? Some kind of like weird execution website? That's not where I was going from. And then I Googled it. And fuck it. Let's just take a look at it here. Like, I'm not gonna, if it has any chicks with dicks, I'm not gonna show it. So like, make sure your kids aren't looking at the computer. Okay. So I had to find out what it was. And it's a website where people discuss transsexuals and dating transsexuals. Oh, sorry, didn't want to show that. Sorry. You don't have kids be looking at this shit. This is not something for kids, okay? And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? This is weird. Like, what the fuck's going on here? And that's how it worked essentially. It was that easy. Or literally like took only a few seconds. Like I didn't even do a heavy dig. So what's the chances that someone else is using tank.demon4? Okay. Especially when that username is the same username that he has in other places. Same email address that he uses in other places. Now he's going to tell you it's not his because he's going to swear up and down that it's not his. Right? He's going to say it's faked or that it's photoshopped or whatever. So I'm going to be more than happy to show you how to recreate these results for yourself, which is what he's really scared of, right? I'm going to tell you how I did it, right? And know that I've been an IT consultant for the last, it depends on whether I consider myself, I'm currently retired, but before that, I've been working since the late 1990s on this shit, okay? I was the kid that got written about in the newspaper for building the computer in the 80s, back when that was impressive. Okay, I've been on the internet before there was a World Wide Web, when it was just bulletin board systems and dial-ups. Actually, Kay, I'm here. Kay, if I remember correctly, she did dial-up shit too back in the 80s. So that just shows you how widespread that is. But anyway, this is a culture that I've grown up with. And one of the biggest problems we have now is people who are not keeping their identity online secret, right? And even if you're not a weirdo who's into she-males, you need to keep your identity safe. And to do that, I highly recommend you create a completely fictitious identity and then use that fictitious identity to sign up, a fictitious email, phone number, all that stuff. Get a burner phone, whatever. I could go into OPSEC if anybody wants you to. I don't think anyone gets to get that bored on a Friday night. And then, create your YouTube accounts with it, etc. Right? Because otherwise you're going to leave breadcrumbs like Triple T did. And just for people who think I'm lying, you can look us up yourself. TankDemon4@gmail.com. and then Tank Demon 4 and Hung Angels. So anyway, yeah, that shit's gross and weird. So moving on, um, I would like for everyone to have. I believe that information should be free, and I would like for everyone to know about how to do this and stuff. So there are a lot of online tools. Um, I'm only thing I'm using is publicly available information, shit that Triple T has put out there, whether he typed it or said it. And it's called open source intelligence. I'm not a magician. I'm not magic. I'm not special in any way. I'm not super hacker man, right? I'm just a person who learned about this stuff, right? So OSINT, that stands for open source intelligence. And fuck it, like I won't go too geeky, but open source intelligence is a collection and analysis of data gathered from open sources, overt sources, publicly available information. Publicly available information, like, oh, I don't know, posting your fucking email address here on the fucking links part of your YouTube channel for Dog Pound Reacts. Yeah, okay. Moving on. So open source intelligence is that, and there's this is a very large area. There's a lot of information on open source intelligence. There's great YouTube channels talking about using open source intelligence, geolocating someone from open source intelligence. There's a lot of really great stuff out there to find that. But one of the things I use is the OSN, open source intelligence framework, right? Like if you're trying to find someone on the internet who's bothering you, giving you a hard time, you want to find out who they are, this is where to start. You want to gather as much information as you can on them. And this is a list of all these online tools. So from, say you have your email address and you want to find out, do an email search. Those will tell you different ones you can use email searching from, right? And it also tells you which ones are paid and which ones are free, etc. Okay. This is kind of like level one of open source intelligence. Okay. This is like level one. This is like, it's a very big area. I don't even know everything about it. And it's something that I'm doing as a hobby. Okay. But one of the open source intelligence tools that you kind of want to start with is one called Sherlock. It basically just searches email, it just searches usernames. It doesn't search email addresses. Okay. And once you have this installed, right? And this tells you how to install it, using, I'm not going to bore you. This is a long rabbit hole. I definitely think that you guys should, but once you have it installed, it's simple as typing into your terminal Sherlock and then the person's username. Okay. It has dependencies that you have to do to run it, to compile it, etc. But if you want to just install it from this install service on Python called pip, you can. Again, I don't want to get too much in the weeds and get people bored, right? But like you can definitely do this shit yourself. You definitely can replicate these results yourself. Okay. And you can't just use the same configuration file that comes out of the freaking the bog standard one. Like this is, it gets deep, and I don't want to bore anybody. If I'm boring you guys, say shut up, nerd. You're boring the fuck out of me. Get back to trashing fucking Timmy. I'll do that, right? But a lot of this is all stuff that's on surface web. It's not even on dark web. But if you want to get the good connections to the good databases, man, you need to get going with Tor. What's Tor? Tor is the is an anonymous browser, right? Then you want to get on the dark web. I'll probably do a dark web how-to for you guys if you want. People talk about the dark web and you can buy guns and drugs. Yeah, there's that kind of stuff. But there's also like just regular forums and stuff. And to do that, you need something called the Tor browser. All right. And then you can start connecting to these various different sources where they have different data sets available to search with using Sherlock. Okay. Again, this is a really deep topic. I can bore the fuck out of everybody with this, but another tool that you can use to search for email addresses is called Holoi. I can't pronounce that shit. Holloehe. Neither could the guy they got on there to rip me, who's their supposed fucking hacker du jour on Laura's channel there, Mr. Badass. This is another tool that you would install on your computer. These are both Python tools. You don't have to know how to code in Python to use these. It helps. You can definitely alter the configuration files to get different data sets to search from. I got a standard one. I didn't even dig that hard, man. It's the one I've been using for everything that I do. Right? There's some dudes that have amazing amounts of ways to configure this shit to make it search shit that I don't even know about. But that's another name of the tool there. You can write that down real quick if you want. Holehe and Sherlock. Right? There is an online version I've known the online version not to be too great. I've had it not work on different machines, right? It might also be a pay service, but again, you can install it and use it for free on your computer. Um, I personally wouldn't try installing it on a Windows computer. It's going to be a big pain in the ass. There's dependencies and software and stuff that you're not going to have that just won't allow it to run. But hey, if you want to try, go for it. I'm not saying it's my personal opinion that it won't run properly on a Windows computer, that you want to have a Linux or Unix system of some kind, which would be like a modern Mac computer or like a modern Chrome OS that has like a Linux subsystem installed or, a Linux computer. But you see, you can also do something called a VM. Does anybody here know about what a VM is? It's a virtual machine. Okay. So a VM is a computer system that runs on top of your computer system. It kind of like pretends to be a different computer system, right? And there are lots of different VM out there, VM software out there. Oracle VirtualBox is one, right? So let me share that. It's free software. Um, there's a bunch of different ones. And then in that kind of stuff, you can run a different operating system right on top of your Windows operating system, a Linux one. And a really good Linux operating system, if you're trying to get into open source intelligence, is called Kali, because a lot of these tools are installed by default on Kali Linux. And it's an ethical hacking operating system. You can download it. And you can even see here, it even has virtual machines you can download. So if you say you want to run a virtual machine like of Kali, so you don't have to like wipe the operating system on your computer, you want to keep your Windows on your computer. This has essentially already built Kali distributions that you can run right on your Windows machine, provided you have the virtual machine software installed, like VMware Fusion, VirtualBox. This QEMU is very difficult. Don't get into that. Like only super heavy nerds get into that. That shit's fucking nightmare to configure. Or Hyper-V, but that's a paid one, right? So essentially these two are what you're going to want. Hit here, hit download. It's 3.1 gigs. Once you have this running, all you need to do is install the virtual machine software on top of it. And then you already have these tools like I'm talking about installed. So that's something that popped in my head when you're there, Mr. I am a very technical person. Lori got on, right? If you don't know about this shit, great. If you do know about it, no. But this wasn't my point being, and all this really dorky shit I'm telling you right now is that this was not very hard to do. This is how bad Triple T's operational security is. I saw someone made a comment in Lori's live. I was checking out. They said, "There's no way that Tim would get caught with this kind of stuff because he's going to be super secure because he was in the military." Dude, he was working as a fucking bagger at a post exchange and a military base in Louisiana. He's not fucking Jason Bourne. Okay. He's got off the reservation, folks. Listen, man, give me a fucking break. Okay. Homeboy was was bagging groceries, the head bagger, manager of the baggers. Okay. He doesn't care about his fucking operational security. He doesn't know what it is. He's another one of these people who become targets every day for really nefarious shit like stealing money off old folks and stuff like that because they don't understand the implications of what they're doing when they sign up to stuff, right? Really important lesson to learn here. Okay, book. When did it come out? There's lots of books on security, right? But Werner Vinge is a scientific author, right? And dude is like, it was great books, right? But he had a book called True Names. You can see how I'm just bringing this horrible typing up. It's a 1981 book. So before we even really had any kind of proper internet, right? And even in this book, it defines that you need to have a life identity, your real life identity, and you need to have an identity that's for the internet only, right? You don't want your online identity to have anything part of your real name. Hint, okay? You don't want to have anything that identifies you truly personally, okay? Now, you want to build this operational security up so you can never become a target as someone who's nefarious. Now, I'm not nefarious. I just don't like fucking bullies, right? And that's really what Triple T is. He's a bully. Okay. But, there was, when stuff doesn't smell right to me, when it doesn't pass the smell test, when I'm sitting there watching you and you go and you start talking shit and always talking about what a badass you are and how you're going to challenge this person to fight and challenge that person to fight and how you got, your opinion's the one that matters the most. I'm the alpha dog and all this kind of shit. You make my brain itch, right? Because I think you're overcompensating. What are you overcompensating for? Why can't you just be chill, right? Welcome, Limu, Emu. Welcome. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. If anybody, if I'll go back a little bit, I'm just kind of explaining how, good operational security to people so they don't get caught like Triple T got caught, right? But it really was this simple. Limu, Emu found his email here. This is on the Dog Pound Reactions channel. This is his other YouTube channel. Okay. Up there, he listed his email address, and it was really just as simple as me using the open source intelligence software that anybody can use for free on here, right? And found that Tank Demon 4, right? Same email address, was registered to this website. Hung Angels. What the fuck is Hung Angels? Well, right here, T Girl Live Cams, T Girl Dating. When I first saw it, like I said before, I thought it was some kind of weird, like execution porn website or something, like hanging people or something. But no, it's literally this. It's a forum for dudes that like she-males to discuss she-males. I'm not going to show you, like, I don't want like show anything explicit, right? If I can cover that up, I don't want you, definitely don't let your kids watch this shit. If you have it on the TV and your kids are around, like, you're a horrible parent. I'm just joking. Don't let your kids see this shit, right? And so I was like, huh. And I also saw that he liked another website, which I'm not going to pull up right now, but he was registered on another she-male website called She-Male, or what was it? She-Male Tube, right? Which was a bunch of porn videos for she-males. And they had people who were members discussing this shit, right? So consider yourself caught up. Long story short, what you should need to be caught up about this video is Lori said I was lying about this. I actually didn't say it was Triple T. I just said someone in the community. And she had to get out in front of it and do her damage control like she always does. And she got up and started live with a panel with one guy who said that, he is super technical, and another guy who was part of a pedophile hunters website. And why did she have the pedophile hunter guy up there? It made no sense to me, right? I've never accused Triple T of being a pedophile. If anyone's accused Triple T of being a pedophile, that's bullshit. He's not a pedophile. Clearly, he likes trannies. Sorry, excuse me, folks. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe you guys know someone else on the internet who's been calling him a pedophile. If not, you're bullshit. Unless you have proof, bring the fucking receipts. I would never call another human being that, another man that or woman that, unless I had fucking receipts. If I don't like you, I'll just say I don't like you, and that's good enough for me. I don't have to turn you into a pedophile in my mind. But no, no, I don't understand the relevancies there. And when doing that, all she did was, see, that makes my brain itch. Does that make your brain itch? Anybody out there? Why did she bring on a pedophile guy? I didn't call him a pedophile. Right? I don't think he's a pedophile. I think he was weird with teenagers. But I didn't think he was a pedophile. I never went that angle. I think it'd be gross to go that angle. It's not what he is. But why did she bring him out? Why is she doing damage control for pedophilia? This makes me think. This is making my brain itch, folks. Okay? I don't like that. Doesn't make sense to me, right? If you guys accuse me of being a money launderer, right? You can accuse me of anything. Doesn't matter to me. But let's just say that I was accused of being a money launderer. I would ask for receipts. And then I would hire an attorney to go through and prove those receipts wrong, because I'm definitely not a money launderer, right? I'm a big crypto whore, but that's different, right? So why is she bringing out a defense for pedophilia when no one's accusing him of pedophilia? Correct me if I'm wrong. Seriously, chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Has someone accused Triple T of pedophilia that you know of? And if so, put down the person's channel. I want to know. Because unless you got receipts, that shit's not right. It's fucking gross. Don't do that to people. Don't put that evil on somebody, Ricky Bobby. Okay? Oh yeah. Well, I know she went up there and did that live saying that that you're a user. That is a user, and just putting that username in there. What? Dude, I'm showing you what I've done right here. I might do another live if there's interest, where I can go over open source intelligence and explain to everyone. I'll start out with, like, I'll pretend that I'll set it up like I'll say to myself that you have a Windows computer And that what I'm going to do is I'll show you guys how to install these tools and then run this shit yourself. You guys can give me emails during the chat and I'll test them for shit if you want. And then, I can show you guys how to install yourself. No, she just started a new live. Yeah, she can't stop it, can she? She can't stop herself from doing damage control. Lori, your husband likes shemales. It's fucking gross. Lori, maybe this explains why you guys haven't had sex in a while. I mean, unfortunately, you don't have a dick, huh? Maybe, Lori, maybe you could mean more to Triple T if you got a dick. I shouldn't be allowed to fucking tease people like this. I'm sorry. Listen, listen. Honestly, Lori, your damage control makes you look that much worse. If someone came up, if all of this was bullshit, why even reply to it, right? Because your husband's done this. You've probably caught him already yourself. Let's be honest. You've already known. And now you're trying to do damage control because the whole world knows because he does not know how to click up his breadcrumbs. Lori, I got this email address from his website right here, tank.demon4@gmail.com. He put that into the world. Like, folks, if anybody's doubting this, you think I'm making this up, you can go look it up yourself. Like, it is not fucking hard. God damn it. Dog Pound Reactions. Dog Pound Reaction, the name of the channel. Right here, Dog Pound Reaction, at Dog Pound Reaction. This is the official Outlaw Nation reaction channel. Dear God. Anybody co-signing that, you want to stomp right fucking now, let me tell you. And you can see here, we got Triple T here, this little thing there, and you see Triple T down here one of his Mr. Badass poses that he makes that are just totally fucking cringe. Let's just look at the videos here. Oh, I didn't make this YouTube channel up. This is Triple T's YouTube channel, right? Like, people, chat. This is his channel. And how do we know it's his channel? Other than his face being on it. He tells people, this is the official Outlaw Nation reaction channel. It does music reactions. An Outlaw Nation that consists of all these other people that he's throwing in with himself, right? Independent artists on YouTube, blah, 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 blah. And then he says here, Facebook associated with this Dog Pound Reactions channel is this one, the Instagram, at Dog Pound Reaction, the email, tankdemon4@gmail.com, or fausttim316@gmail.com. You told us this shit. I didn't make this shit up. You told us this shit, Triple T. You put this out there in the world along with your Cash App, right? So very easily, one takes this email address right there. You put it through the search tools that I talked about previously already in this live and the live earlier. And what you can do is then find out what usernames start with Tank Demon 4, right? Not hard. Not hard at all. And if we take a look here, just for shits and giggles, this isn't the only thing he's, used that email address for. Like, we can see here, right here in my Triple T folder on this particular computer, he had a Twitter, Demon4, yet again. This is the same Twitter account that I showed you on Uncle Will's Live, where he had all those videos, the original videos that I still have, by the way. I backed up this whole thing, of Triple T, talking to those teenagers. That's where I got those videos. And now he's deleted it. He's already deleted it. Why did you already delete this, Tim? If all those videos were good, why did you already delete them? Why did you already delete them off your YouTube channel if there's nothing wrong with the way you talk to those teenagers? Creepy fuck. But anyway, so Demon4 again. So it's not very hard to then trace Demon4 right here, right? Hungangels.com. Member, tank.demon4. Go check this shit yourself, folks. Like, I wouldn't recommend making an account to this website unless your partner knows that you're clearly just trying to verify what Dan Redbeard said on the internet. But yeah, you'll find it. Very easy to find. Literally, that whole process without me even paying attention, took me less than 4 minutes, 3 minutes, like not long at all. So anyway, that's just one of the websites. I found another one, but I really can't screenshot it without having some chick with a dick on that. And I don't want to show that on YouTube for obvious reasons. But you can go find it out yourself. It was called, what was it called? A Shemale Tube, right? ashemailtube.com, right? Well, Noah spoke Stardust, be very careful. He's not into dudes. He's into chicks with dicks. I don't know if there's a difference, but apparently there is. So 2024, man, come on, spoke start. Oh man, Lori, and then you went live and did damage control on this shit. Dude, common sense. I had like 12, 13 people, 14 people, maybe 15, I don't remember, in the original video, right? In the stream. Why did you say something? Why did you come out and bring 150 people in there to do damage control? All you did was make 150 people question, what, wait, what? And make their brains itch too. And then you brought a fucking pedophilia expert in there to say Triple T is definitely not a pedophile. Who accused him of being a pedophile? It's fucking stupid, Lori. Common sense, girl. Common sense. Here's what you need to do. You need to get off the internet. You need to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're only going to make it worse on yourselves. Take your channel down. Stop doing this stupid shit. Stop fucking leaving moon all over the place and spraying milk. You know, I've had 6 messages on Instagram in the last 20 minutes saying that you're mooing for me. And now you're mooing for me again. This is who you are now. Stop being this person. Get off the internet. Come to reality, honey. Come to reality. Reality is Triple T's an asshole. He's a bully. He bullies musical artists who are up and coming, who look, he says he's giving them guidance when he's just shitting on them, and the dude can't even rap himself. Anybody want to hear Triple T's rap? It's fucking great. It's really great. By great, I mean awful. Fucking horrible. But, and that's all you're doing, right? All you're doing is making it worse. Shut up. You're making it worse for yourselves. You're making it worse for Tim, right? I don't even want to dig into you. All I'd probably find is a really devoted wife who's devoted to an asshole. That's probably all I'd be fine. Yeah, you're right there. Sorry. Spoke start. I definitely should not call him that. You're absolutely right. I don't want him getting the wrong idea. And now I see looking in your chat, the live chat for that live, you got Gobble in there batting for you. Now that you got Johnny Gobble there, you got Johnny Gobble as an ally now. Good job. Good job. Yeah, that brings you a lot of validity. That's really fucking great. Like when Tim said, I've lied for Johnny Cashville on panels. I've told lies, plural, for Johnny Cashville on panels. But yet we're supposed to continue to trust you even though you've lied to us. Right, Tim? That's what's supposed to happen here. Folks, I defy, Lori, I defy you. I defy anyone on the internet to show where I have told a lie. Right? Your big point that you had is I said that these tools can't run on Windows. No, I did say they couldn't run on Windows. And the reason they can't run on Windows is because even though you can run Python, you can't run half of those dependencies. They won't work because they're not supported under Windows. Theoretically, you could run a virtual machine on top of Windows, but I don't think you really want to go into a technical conversation because we're on different levels there, hon. Okay. But trying to catch me out of some big lying to everyone, folks, I showed them, Lori, where the websites were and how to get the tools. Clearly, I'm more than happy to fucking demonstrate it live if you want. Do you want me to go ahead and demonstrate this for you live and further rub your nose in this shit? Do you really want me to embarrass you to that level where we do all this shit live? It's all fucking cached, by the way. You can't delete that shit. Just like you did your Twitter channel, your Twitter, I wouldn't call it channel, Twitter profile. Like this is live only a few days ago, folks. Let's look at, let me dig up some interesting shit here. Let's just go over where this kind of all started out. So anyway, folks, yeah, I'm a big liar. I'm a big horrible person. She's gonna clip that part and try to turn it around on me. Fucking loser. Oh, man, the people's like denial will go so far. Like they'll make up anything to lie to convince you that it was somebody else. They'll make up lies and say this didn't happen when it did. Don't worry, we're archiving it all. We got it all. Yeah, Lori was doing all the dancing today. It's really weird. Like I was saying earlier, man, like you cannot Triple T at one point in time in the early 90s and early 2000s, he was a soldier, got 4 Purple Hearts, fought for his country, made his country proud, right? But we change. We're not always the same person we are. You're not the same person you were 10 years ago. You're not the same person you were when you were a kid. Not the same person you were maybe 3 weeks ago. Maybe I guarantee it's even small things. Like maybe there was something like, oh, when you're a kid, I hate that. And now it's like one of your favorite meals. We all change. We're in a constant state of change. There is no such thing as really anything static in this universe. At any given time, everything is constantly changing. I am aging as I speak to you right now, right? I am literally not the person I was 5 seconds ago. At some point in time, Triple T, whether it's through his own fault or due to brain injury or whatever, has morphed into being a bully. Has morphed into being a horrible person. And it's very difficult for people to reconcile that. Just like I said earlier, people love Michael Jackson, love his music, but it's pretty obvious to me that Michael Jackson was a pedo. And you can't listen to Michael Jackson music now and not think about him fucking hurting children. So people like you, but maybe you would rather say to yourself that didn't happen. That way you can say, I can still listen to Michael Jackson. Right. That's where the problem is here. So the people who are wondering who follow him and why they're trying to defend him, even though they don't have any facts, is because they like him. And, they can't square that circle. They can't say, hey, I like him, so he can't be someone who likes trannies. Obviously, come on, man. We've got the facts right here. He can't be a bully. He can't be a liar, even though he's admitted to lying to you not more than a few streams ago. He said, I've told lies to cover for Johnny Cashville. He thought he was getting at Johnny Cashville when he let slip that he's lied for Johnny Cashville. That means you've lied to me and other people who've watched your videos. What else have you lied about? What are you lying about now? And it's hard for people to accept that. But I'm showing you facts here now. You can deny them all you want, but they're here. Yeah, apparently we're supposed to judge him based on his service and not the man he is today. I respect the service, but not the guy. Exactly, Spokestard. Exactly. And you'll notice that whenever he gets in trouble for saying or doing something, he goes back to his service. He uses that as a shield. He runs behind that and says, well, I have 4 Purple Hearts. I'm above reproach. Bullshit. Nobody's above reproach. Especially when they're spilling milk all over the internet like you, cow. Especially when they're fucking leaving breadcrumb trails for that dudes that are only half interested can follow. You can't rely on the fact that everybody's as stupid at the internet as you are, Triple T. Come on, man. Oh, dude. Anyway, I feel like I kind of want to get some. I want some good rap. I don't know about you guys. All right, so I think we need some rap here. Let's witness the rap of Triple T, who's let's face it, this dude is fucking next level. He's he definitely has the right to be judging other people on their music, right? And just be aware, Outlaw Nation or any of these other people, who you're co-signing with, right? He tried to start shit with Gotcha Man, and Gotcha Man turned it around on him and said, "No, you're right. I shouldn't talk about Mother that way." Gotcha Man showed a lot of maturity there, but because even a wrong person can have a point. Oh shit, wrong one. That's actually a good rap song. 1 second here. Why was it not in that folder? Man, I hate using Windows.
Yo, this is Triple T. This is for all my haters out there. Keep hating. I appreciate it.
Everybody, I appreciate
Let's go.
it.
I came from the bottom, now I'm reaching the top. Never gonna stop, I'm a lyrical crop. I'm the truth in the booth, spitting facts so real. In the game of life, I'm sealing deals. They love to hate, I love to rise. Every setback's a set up a bigger surprise. I'm climbing to the top, they can't hold me back. Haters in the rear view, I'm on a different track. They keep saying my name like it's some kind of curse, but I turn the hate to fuel and my rhymes disperse. I'm on the rise, they're stuck in the mud. I'm shifting gears and blowing up. I'm stuck in the head, but I ain't paying no rent. Haters keep talking because they have no content. I hear them whispering, trying to plot my demise, but I'm writing my story, no room for the lies. They can't see my vision, blind by envy, but I'm climbing this mountain, can't you see? No matter what you say, you ain't never stopping me. That's why I'm somewhat of an OG, and that's why they call me Triple T. Triple T, triple tag, call me what you please. In the game of life, I'm cool breeze.
I won't play the whole thing. I don't want to get a copyright strike for the worst rap ever. And believe me, that's coming. She's going to try to get this shit off the internet. Right? Oh, lords. Lord. Know when you're beat, know when you're defeated, and go home. I mean, honestly, you guys gambled and lost. You gambled a lot of times with the internet fucking with people, and you won, right? Then people started seeing you're kind of LOL cow, right? And, you know, you're turning people against you when you're starting shit on their channels, and people are starting to slowly see it. But you kept trying to roll the dice. And then what happened was you came across someone with a minor skill set on the internet and communications and dug up a little bit of shit on you, right? And now you're just spewing milk trying to defend yourself. I feel like I could almost should give you advice on how to like protect yourself in this situation. The best advice I give you is shut down your accounts, shut up, go home, turn off the internet, because it's only going to get worse. Because frankly, I'm not even that interested in digging that deep in you. This wasn't a deep dig at all, folks. A lot of more people in the chat here, but like, what would be a good rap, like for Triple T to make, folks? I'm thinking here. I've got an idea here. I might start being a rapper myself. I'm a musician already, but I might start being a rapper, right? I'm asking Chat GPT to write me a rap about she-males, and it's already a lot better than Triple T's rap. Dude, fucking ChatGPT's amazing. Okay, folks. So, any questions? Like, I want to. If anyone, actually, you're very right. That Hero T, Martin's freestyles are better than Triple T's written raps. You're absolutely right. But I just want to do a little review here before I go. There's 34 people on here. Main points. I'm not lying to you, folks. I've never lied to you before. There's no lie anyone can catch me on because I never fucking made one. It's really fucking easy. I told everybody here the truth. Day one about everything. No one has ever accused me of being a liar before Triple T came around and Lori defended him, right? And the reason they're calling me a liar is because they don't like what they're being shown. They don't like the truth coming out. Okay. So, but Triple T has admitted to being a liar. He said he's lied on the about defending Johnny Cashville on panels. He said, I've lied to people for you, Johnny Cashville. So he's an admitted liar. Plus, other people have caught him in other lies. I'm not going to, there are a lot of people here that have had a lot more history of Triple T than I have. So they're going to tell you all these different lies he's told. And in fact, probably should start documenting those because he tries to forget those. So, first thing, dude dirty deleted his Twitter account. This is the same Twitter account I went live with Uncle Will on. Go watch all that live if you want to see what it looked like before he deleted it here the last day or two. And this is the same exact Twitter that he had the videos of him talking to those teenagers on. Okay. Well, what videos are you talking about? If you don't know that, I got to go all the way back. But essentially, very easily put, Triple T made these videos talking inappropriately to teenagers that he worked with at a post-exchange grocery store in Louisiana on a military base. These are children of service members. Okay, and he asked them all these sexual questions. It's called Baggers Gone Wild. He didn't ask them what it was like to party with them. He didn't ask, hey, what was it like? You got your driver's license and tell me, or he didn't have them like pull pranks on one another in the grocery store. That would have been fun to watch. But no, he just kept asking them all sexual questions all the time, right? So it's like, weird. That got my brain itching. So why was it always sexual? Why was when they were those teenagers were trying to not talk sexual, he talked sexual? Like, what's that all about, right? So I found one that you guys may not have seen. Excuse me. My voice is being awkward now, right? Let's turn the volume up on this. 1 second here.
No. Used to look at his first of all, my English teacher used to have his pen always tight, so it would bulge right there. So you look at it. Everybody looked at it. Like, who couldn't look at it?
Did you get turned on?
No. He wasn't.
Man, he seen those
nipples. He wasn't a good looking guy.
He seen those nipples.
So you didn't look at him in the face. You just looked at his dick.
Tight shirt and he would always keep his room cold.
So Triple T says, did it turn you on? And what he's talking about here is that he's talking with this girl, Brianna, and she's talking about seeing a bulge in her English teacher's pants. And he says, did it turn you on? Is that an appropriate thing to say to a teenage girl? Is that an appropriate thing to say to a teenage girl who's 18? Is it an appropriate thing to say, a married man to say? Is it an appropriate thing for a 44-year-old man in 2015 to say to a girl that's 18 or 16 or 17 or 20 or 21? No, it's pervy and it's weird, right? Did it turn you on? So you never looked at his face, you just looked at his dick, right? Trying to constantly steer the conversation sexually, right? And he also has another video. Go ahead and get that one, where he eggs a teenage boy, to simulate sex with a chair. Let's go ahead and just remove that and show it.
What am I gonna do to her? Yeah, man, I'm gonna rip that ass open.
You gonna rip it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna rip it off. Tear it open. Get on that one leg.
Show me how you can do it.
Tear that shit off.
That's what I'm talking about. This bagger's going wild, baby.
She ain't gonna be able to walk for a week. She gonna be limping like this. She gonna see me and she gonna be like, "Hey, daddy."
She gonna say what?
She gonna say, "Hey, daddy."
So you see here in the video.
What am I gonna do to her? Yeah, man, I'm gonna rip that.
See, at this point, he's already prompted him to talk sexually, and he says, "What am I gonna do to her?" He's basically repeating the question that he got. So Triple T said to him, "What are you gonna do to her?" And he said, "What am I gonna do to her?" Then
you gonna rip it up?
You're gonna rip it up?
Tear it open. Get on that one leg.
Show me how.
He got off the chair. He was done, and then Triple T's like, "No, show me how you're gonna do it. Show me using that chair.
You can do it.
Show me how you're gonna use that chair." Oh yeah, totally appropriate. If that was my teenage son, I would fucking be in jail. I would need bail money for what I would do to you, Triple T. Honestly, I get pissed off looking at it. Am I some kind of prude? No, I just don't think it's right to be fucking talking to teenage boys, asking them to simulate sex with a chair and then put the video on the internet. Tell me how that's right. Someone explain to me how this is right. I'm waiting. Come into the comments. Prove me wrong. He's right. Show me how he's right. Yeah, I'm not even going to entertain the bullshit that Lori says about how we made up accounts and stuff. And she's full of shit. She's a goddamn liar. I mean, even to do that is dumb. She should say, honestly, if they've already said there's nothing wrong with these videos, then why is she trying to deny that the website, the Twitter account was real? He dirty deleted that shit. It's not right no matter what. I totally agree, Cosmic Kate. Try to insinuate that Mocon did it. Yeah, that's bullshit. Mocon didn't do that shit. They try to spin everything. They really try to spin everything. Right? You know what? And I'm not going to forget this. I'm not going to let this go. I am not going to let people forget. This is how Triple T acted with teenagers who he was their boss of. He's 44 years old and he's talking to teenagers like that. I don't care if they're 18. I don't care if they're 22, right? It's inappropriate no matter the age to do that. This is a place of work. It's where they work. It's probably their first job. Their parents are service members, okay? It's not appropriate on any level. It's not okay, all right? Let's find another one of these wonderful videos. We're gonna keep going through them and showing them until enough people see them, because what's happening is Triple T's trying to get out there and the lawyer trying to get out there in front of the dance. Oh yeah, you've seen these videos before. Actually, I know when Dumb Gene did his live, which was a replay of someone else's video, he did not actually show most of these videos, right? In fact, kind of dumb on Dumb Gene's part to not show all of them. I'm going to download this one here. But all these videos, I didn't make these. That's Triple T's voice. He's going to say that was AI. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop that bullshit. I'll upload this file here. This one is particularly.
All right, go ahead and start it off, Will. Say it.
So he's prompting this teen, Will, to introduce his show for MTV that he's going to have. Right. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and start it off, Will. Say it.
Baggers gone wild.
There you go.
Wild.
Brianna, say Baggers Gone Wild.
He's her manager. He's saying, say this. He didn't say this if you want, or do you want to participate in this? He says, say it. That's her boss. It's her manager. He says, say it.
Yeah.
You the wild one.
Wild Child Brianna.
How does she react to being sexually harassed? Good on you, girl. She takes away his phone. Listen to these last few seconds here.
Brianna. Hey,
and he says, hey, he's trying to make an excuse there at the end. You hear it right at the tail end. Let's just play it again. I'm trying to make excuses. That's what he's doing. Yeah, and he did used to be a drill sergeant. And yeah, there's a lot of manipulation involved in that. He's 44 years old. They claim that she's 18 years old, which doesn't make it right. Even if she's 22, it doesn't make it right. I don't know her age, but I guarantee you they didn't check that all these kids to check their IDs and get them signed releases telling them they're going to be involved in a pilot for MTV, which is what he's calling it. There wasn't no pilot. How many times you guys seen a pilot on MTV shit filmed on fucking potato phones? But even if it was, it doesn't make it right, man. Let me just download this one here. I should probably just keep these files locally. I'm playing them so much. This one's interesting.
What about you, Johnny B? What makes you go wild? Well, you and Julie the bully. Huh?
What makes you go why? What makes you go wild? This kid don't want nothing to do with this dude. This video actually goes on longer, and he keeps asking this kid, hey, did you go to that strip club? Right? Oh, you don't want to implicate yourself? Don't want to, implicate in what? Are you like, is he underage? He's not supposed to go to a strip club? This kid don't want to talk to him. He keeps looking at his phone. This kid is not a willing participant in this. This kid is a kid who's sitting here on his phone, whose manager, his creepy old manager, is making him participate in his weird Baggers Gone Wild fantasy. That's what this is, right? And like he's going to say it's not him. In fact, Lori came into the chat, if I remember correctly. This is my accounting of it. She came into Uncle Will's chat spewing milk, and I think she originally said this wasn't him, right? And there were other people who thought that this was never Triple T. Triple T was never in these videos. They thought someone else was doing them and they were on his channel. No, Triple T filmed these with his phone, right? And we have proof of that. I shall show you.
4 hours.
This is that.
What she want, Nation?
She wants this big little too.
Oh, that's what's up, Nation. Tell them. Tell the world. Tell America what she wants, Nation.
Smiling because she knows she wanted it.
You smiling?
Yeah, she's smiling. She's smiling.
Oh, sucky. So this is Baggers Gone Wild. I'm the head bagger, and we're going to bring this to America real soon.
Who are you? You're the head bagger. Aw, sucky. Aw, sucky. It's his voice, no doubt, but that's his face right there. Who is that? Is that Dan Redbeard? No. Is that Uncle Will? No. That's fucking Triple T. And if this girl's embarrassed.
So this is Baggers Gone Wild. I'm the head bagger, and we're going to bring this to America real soon.
And it was.
You smiling?
Yeah, she's smiling. She's smiling.
Oh, sucky.
Aw, sucky. That's not an appropriate thing to say to an 18-year-old girl, 17-year-old girl, 16-year-old girl, 22-year-old girl in their place of work. I don't think it's appropriate, especially when you're their manager, especially when you're an authority figure, especially when you're 44 years old and they're only supposedly 18. And then even I doubt not all these kids were 18. They look way too young, especially Will at the beginning of this video, right?
That's that big.
I don't know why.
4 hours.
It was a different one.
All right, go ahead and start it off, Will. Say it.
Baggers gone.
How old is that boy?
Will, say it.
Baggers gone.
You tell me, when you look at that boy's face, I say boy because I'm old. Look at that teen's face, T-E-E-N, teen's face. How old does he look to you? To me, he looks 16, 15, 16. But it don't even matter. That's not the point. The point is he's an authority figure. He's putting these kids who are they're working for him. He's the head bagger. He's in a red outfit and they're all wearing white. This boy's off work. You can tell he's in his own clothes. But the other kids are wearing white. And he's saying, say it, Will. He didn't say, hey, say this, please. Or, hey, I'm going to do this thing. You want to do it with me? He said, say this, Will. Where's Will's proof of his identity that you saw, that shows he's 18 years old? Where's his proof of identity? Where's his assigned release form that he's agreed to be in your weird MTV pilot? Where's that at? And first, when Lori was challenged on this in the comments, she said, he doesn't need a signed release. They're all friends. It's like, would you need a signed release to video, take video of your friend? No, I wouldn't need a signed release to take video of my friend, but I'm also not making a pilot production video. I'm not telling them and giving them a script. I'm not making a product for the whole world to see. Another problem is if these kids aren't 18, they can't even sign releases. Their parents have to sign the releases. That means their parents would have to know and probably have a lot of questions. Yeah, we can't have those kind of questions though, can we, Triple T? But you're not ashamed of any of this, Triple T. I mean, you didn't dirty delete the YouTube channel, the Twitter channel I got him off, right? Like, you didn't do that. Hey, you said you watched my videos, Hacker Man, that Lori had on her channel, and that, I lied because I said you couldn't run this on Windows, and you can't support the dependencies to run it on Windows. So I still didn't lie, but you came out and said that you're a reasonably intelligent person. I can tell from your the brief chat I saw on Lori's. I haven't watched the whole thing. I probably will watch the whole thing if I can focus on it. There's probably some gold in there, right? I'm gonna call you Hacker Man because that's how Lori defines you, Mr. Computer, which is hilarious to me. It's like the last thing you ever want to do is say that's what you are. But anyway, let's go ahead and present this here. Explain to me, Hacker Man, why If everything's okay with these videos, did Triple T delete his Twitter? Why is his Twitter gone? Why did he delete these videos off YouTube? She's saying they didn't need consent forms. This is exactly G3 Mini. This was filmed at the PX, which stands for Post Exchange, and it is a place where service members and their families get mail on a military base, but they also get and have access to like postal services of various different kinds. But they do a whole lot of stuff, right? So like they have groceries there. It's basically a grocery store, right? You're telling me that they didn't need permission to film a pilot on government property? Why didn't you? And I can tell you why they didn't ask for that, because they wouldn't have got it. They would have told them to go kick rocks. No, you're not going to film these underage teenagers for your weird baggers gone wild thing, Triple T. Go kick rocks. So he didn't ask, because to ask permission is to only be denied, right? So you're like Mr. Hacker Man. Like, did I make up this Twitter account? No, I did not. This is where we got the videos off of. This is the account that he made in 2014. It's now deleted. It's been up since, it was up from 2014 until a day or two ago when it was deleted. It was up when me and Will went there because I showed everybody where I got the videos from. If there's nothing to be ashamed of, why did he delete the videos from his YouTube, and why did he delete them here? Why did he delete the links to the videos there? It's okay. We got them. We got them, don't we, folks? In fact, you've all got them, and I'm not going to keep them to myself. You won't have, if I'm gone or Lori tracks me down with her crack team of commandos and sues me to the ends of the earth for sharing publicly available information. I want you guys to have this information. So here you go. There is the link. You can copy and paste that. That's all these video files. Okay. Don't ever let Triple T forget what he did to these teenagers, who he really is. Don't let him try to tell you that this didn't happen, or that these are all AI, or that it wasn't really what you saw. Who are you going to believe? Triple T or your lying eyes? Don't let him do that. You have the videos. You have the dirty deleted his Twitter. You have the dirty deleted these very videos, which you now have a link to from his YouTube channel. They were there. Now they're gone. Okay. And just to sum it up, because this doesn't nearly matter as much as this stuff, but you also have proof that Triple T loves him some trannies. Triple D loves the she-males. Timmy loves his trannies. Okay. And I'll show you some, we're going to go back over that we're going to go back over one more time. Okay. Because it's really important for people to know how this happened. It's shared on my community post here, so you have it. But this is the Dog Pound reaction channel, right? We're going to go to it. Dog Pound reaction. Click on this is Triple T's channel. He made this. He put in here all of his channel information and links about. And during that about, he put email tank.demon4@gmail.com. Tank.demon4@gmail.com. Okay, that's his email address. And when I search his email address to search the web using his email address, using, specific tools like Sherlock and HOLECE tools, I found that email address had made an account at 2 different Shemail websites. Okay. And I'm showing you one of those. One of those I just cannot share. I can tell you the website, but I can't show it on my, it's just like all chicks with dicks as soon as you pull it up. I can't show that to the public. But you can look it up yourself. It was called ashemailtube.com. But we can see here, Dog Pound Reacts, same email address I just showed you, and boom, hungangels.com, Tank Demon there, and here's his username, tank.demon4. Tank.demon4, back to this, tank.demon4. And if you look over here on his old dirty deleted Twitter, it was Demon4 Tim, right there, Demon4 Tim. guys, it's his account, right? And this is who he is. And I thought it was funny because it's kind of like that PBR moment when the paperwork and receipts got published on PBR. That shit was hilarious. When Rusty did that and Rich did that. And this is another moment like those in my mind, because we see here that Tim has used that username on a Shemail website. He signed up for this website. Signed up for 2 of them, in fact. The other one is the same exact username. Didn't change at all. Same exact username. Maybe I should contact the administrators of the websites and find out when he joined them. I mean, maybe Lori would be interested to know how long her husband has been into tranny porn. And it's just fucking hilarious, right? It's just hilarious. I laughed my ass off all day about this. But, I didn't actually say it was Tim. It wasn't until Lori came out and said that I was saying this about Tim that I was allowed to come back and say, yeah, it actually is Tim. You're the one that Lori, you made the connection before I did. Yep, there you go. So, yeah, that 815 guy, good to see you. We've already showed all this shit I've bored. I'm going to end this live, but you can watch it. You can rewatch it, man. You can go over it and see all the evidence for yourself and show how it was done. I actually had another live today where I went into a lot more technical information on how it was accomplished and how it was done. But you can do it yourself. That's the reason why I'm telling you. You can do it yourself. Anyway, I'm sure Tim's going to do his best to get this video struck and any other videos I make, but you guys have what actually matters. You guys have the videos he made with those teenagers, being pervy and weird. You have that content. Now you can keep that. You can spread it. I would go ahead and back up these lives, and in fact, I'll tell you how to do it if you want. 1 second here. This is a tool that you can use online to back up anything off YouTube. It can't be majorly long. It's not going to take 8-hour lives. It may not even take this 2-hour live or 1.5 hour live. You're playing DayZ. That 815. That's great. I might come watch you if you're streaming it because I fucking love DayZ. But you can put any website in here. In fact, like let's go to my channel here. And let's go to this one here, the Aftermath. So I'll share this tab. Sorry, I'm not sharing it. So yeah, let's take my live there and hit share. I'm showing you guys how to do this. This is an easy way to do it. Hit copy, then go to cobalt.tools. This is a web tool. Hit paste, and then hit this arrow here. And it starts downloading the file, and it'll be in your downloads, right? That's how you can back up any YouTube video. So if you get people out there who are, dirty deleting their YouTube videos, instead of screen recording, this is a really good way to get the actual content, right? and that's more or less what I had to do to get the videos off of Triple T's now deleted Twitter account, x.com account. So that's how I got them off. And now you guys have them. I ripped all those videos and they're on that Google Drive link right here. So you have them. And to be honest, yeah, the Shemail stuff is funny, right? It's hilarious, okay? But really what matters here, I don't want to take the focus off this, that they're liars. They've lied. I mean, Cotton lies on this topic already. Like, just me and Will have shown it. They've told lies that have been found out and debunked. He admitted to telling lies for Johnny Cashville. Tim did himself in a live. I'll get a clip of that. He has lied to people multiple times, been caught in lies, and caught starting drama and spraying milk everywhere. But all of that stuff, it's really minor to what he did to these teens. Perving out on them, making videos of them, shit that didn't get out of the web. It's clearly gotten out of the web if I've gotten a hold of it. And last thing I want to say before I sign off here is, Lori, you want to sue me? You want to do this, Triple T? Come at me. Come at me. I'm begging you to. I'm begging you to. I would love, you guys can clip this. I would love to make this public record in a courtroom. I would love to see you try to explain to an attorney why he should represent you, because a guy on the internet that's a mean guy you don't like has found publicly available information of videos you made and of tranny websites you signed up to. Please, God, can you record it and put it out here in the net for us? Because we would all love to see you have that conversation with an attorney. That shit's going to be fucking hilarious. I say bring it on. You want to know why? It's I got nothing in my closet. I got nothing in my closet. You can't cancel me. I don't work for anybody. I'm independently wealthy. You can't intimidate me about how to use technology because I already know how to use it. And if you only really knew what I did for a living, I won't go there. I won't go there. But here's what I will say, right? I'm right here. Try to get my videos deleted, try to call it slander, do whatever you can. I will just show up with another account. I will not let you hide this shit. You can't run from it. You can't dirty delete it. I've already got it. You can't make lies and excuses and try to get people who actually might be fans of yours to believe that and lie to them. You're not going to be able to do that because the truth is going to be here, right here, waiting for you. Good night, all. Thank you so much.